what I want to do is I'm going to talk to you guys just real quick about an app update. And Lawrence, I didn't even mention, guys, that our CEO is on the call with us here this evening. Lawrence, if you feel like stepping forward and saying anything, you can, but I'm going to make this real quick. We have been working with the App Store each day and been pushing them pretty hard and made a lot of progress over the weekend. And what I'm showing you here right now is a screenshot of the top of the page. This is where we've been dealing with, as you can see, manage your apps. This is where we've been dealing with the different requirements that they have. If you look right here, this little orange dot, when that turns green, we're live, okay? So we're just waiting for that to go green. This is from the actual App Store right here. And I've had a lot of people asking, well, hey, when the app gets in the App Store, how am I going to find it? Well, first off, we're going to put a link in your back office. And once we know what the launch date is, which we should be finding out anytime now, but once we know what the launch date is, we'll be letting all of you guys know. So there'll be, probably a countdown or something right up to the launch. And but that's coming as soon as this little orange dot turns green. The way that you'll find it in the store is going to be Leafit 1.0. You can also keyword search Leafit, Inc., like incorporated, or just simply Leafit. And that's how you're going to find it in the store. Okay, so it'll look just like this. And Lawrence, did you want to add anything at all to anything I just said? It was pretty straightforward, I think.
No, I think that was pretty straightforward, Ron. It just, everybody asked for an update, and, probably hourly or every half hour, maybe even faster than that, I'm refreshing this page, the screenshot I took from this page, and looking to see if that's turned green yet. So, that's all we have is waiting for that to turn green, and there's nothing else we can really do. But as far as searching for it, we have a lot of search tags in there, Leafit, It App, Leafit Inc. So, once we get in the App Store, finding it shouldn't be difficult at all.
Not at all. And if you go to your website, you'll have a link in there to get to it as well. So,
Hey, one question I'll ask just so that you can spotlight it is there any problem, Ron, with the submission of the app? Does everybody like it okay? Is there a chance that the app doesn't go through or something like that? Is there any hitches or problems of any kind? That's what I get asked.
We've gotten past all the questionable stuff. Now it's just down to the technicalities. Lawrence, was that you in the background?
Yeah, I'm just going to say, people don't realize, a few weeks ago, or I think it was a month ago, when Facebook added terms where Facebook put an approval process in place. We went back and forth with them 3 times until we got it right, and it wasn't anything alarming or bad. It was just simple stuff. And since Facebook had a new process that they had to go through, because they just started where they actually looked at apps or reviewed apps that used Facebook. That was just a learning curve that all apps had to go through. Some apps couldn't figure it out and have went out of business from it, but we got through that process, but it obviously delayed the whole process. And then we submitted to Apple, and then, have to make one little change. And when I say little change, I mean something in our terms and conditions or something very minute, very small, nothing that endangers the app in any way, shape, or form. It's just simply that if you can imagine somebody like Apple and how many app submissions they get in a day, and then, it takes a week and a half for it to get to their desk, and then when it gets to their desk and they review it and they find one thing that needs to be changed, they shoot it back to you. So when they shoot it back to you and you change it and you said resubmit it, then it can take another week and a half before they see it again to approve it. So, what's taking so long is just the process of them reviewing it. It's not actually like there's problems. Our app's probably only been looked at 3 or 4 times since the very beginning, since we started over a month ago with Facebook, and it's just that it takes, once you get in line, you're in line. And so, there's thousands of other apps in front of you, and they've all got to go through them just like they're going through ours. So, what I showed everybody today, the little orange dot, that's what I have. And, if that dot turns green, then we can push our app into the App Store and we're live. If that dot turns red, then they give you a detailed reason of why it turns red so you can fix it and resubmit it. But, so far there's nothing alarming, and if there was, we'd be the first to let you know. So that's a full explanation.
Awesome. Just thought I'd spotlight that.
Lawrence, I know that you've been working on a lot of stuff as well, and we've already kind of gone completely off task of what we normally would with an inner circle, but I don't think anybody at all is complaining. So Why don't you go ahead, take the controls, if looks like you might have just taken the screen there. And what I'd like you to do is, I know that you've really been focused in with our programmer Ben on getting a new look and feel for the .com site. Would you mind just taking a few moments and sharing the .com, show them where it's headed, and this is where the social network site of Leafit is going to be hosted.
This is Leafit.com here. This is the design for it.
Lawrence, can I just let them know one thing before they start asking this question? Guys, this is not up on Leafit.com right now. It's being built in the background. So please don't try and go to Leafit.com and expect to see this yet. It is not up and active quite yet. Sorry, Lawrence, go ahead.
No, that's fine. So basically, this is going to be the front-facing of the social network on web. As Ron mentioned, we have begun development of Leafit.com, the social network for web and phones. So basically, we've started development for everything except the Android app. However, Android users, you'll still be able to access the social network through Leafit.com. It is phone responsive as well, but this is the front end. This is the beginning of the project. I just wanted to show this real quick as a design, get some feedback, see what everybody thinks about it as I scroll through it, and as you see the menu at the top get smaller, so on and so forth. But I'm really excited about the direction that it's going and how clean it is. Also, one thing I'd like to note, just like Rob was showing us with the lead capture, this is responsive. So, as it goes down, you can drill it all the way into phone size just like that. You can take that. There's your menu, nice clean menu to be able to access, so on and so forth. Super clean design, really liking the direction that it's heading. We expect the design to be done in the next couple of days, and our plan is to, as we're launching some new systems and back office systems, we'll also be launching this as Leafit.com. So now you'll have somewhere to send those people that aren't interested in the business opportunity or the income opportunity. You'll be able to send people who only care about the app here to sign up. And as we have features unlocked, and next month I should say, we will be giving you dates and an idea of when the social network will be launching to desktops and mobile phones and all the other devices besides iOS. We have some really exciting developments going on there, but I'd like to wait till next month once we get the new systems online and we get this online for you to see. What I really like about this design real quick is, to me, it's very clean. This is going to play a video right here. The phone's actually going to play a video of the product working inside the phone, and I really like the form because it's very unintrusive. And, most sites that have a form on them, the form kind of scares you away, like, oh, you're trying to get me to sign up for something. You're trying to get me to do something. And what I really like about what our designer did with this is he made it feel like there's not really anything that you have to do. The form it's not so intrusive, if you would. So anyways, I just wanted to show this to everybody and get some feedback. Really like this effect right here when you scroll over the retailers, so on and so forth. But anyways, give us some feedback. We plan on having this up, like I said, early next month. So that was all I wanted to share. Ron, I'll give it back to you.
Excellent. Thank you.